Okay. Some way, somehow, I've really got to improve on the lighting in this kitchen. Every video I watch, I'm never happy with the lighting. Doesn't matter what I do, no matter how I adjust the blinds or the lights on the roof. Canadian roof. Standard American English roof. Anyway, today I am going to make spinach stuffed chicken breasts. It says these spinach stuffed chicken breasts are loaded with cream cheese, fresh spinach, and Parmesan cheese. Prep time is 10 minutes. Cook time is 25 minutes. Total time, 35 minutes. It's asking for 4 chicken breasts, but I only have 3. That's all that we had in the freezer. So we'll just split one of them between Jamie and Jared, and I'm sure they'll be fine with that because something new they might not like anyway, and if they really like it, well, I'll feel bad that they only got half chicken breast, but we have rice and vegetables to go with that, so we can just double up on the rice and the vegetables to make up for it if they really like it. But I'm guessing they might not be that crazy about it because they're very particular when it comes to cheesy things. They have to be made a certain way. So I guess we'll see. It's supposed to preheat the oven to 375 degrees. I'm trying to see who this recipe is by. Oh, okay. Carly Campbell. Great. Hope that's right. That's the name I found at the end of this recipe, so hopefully that means it's the person who's attached to the recipe. Maybe I'm giving credit to someone else for something else. I don't know. Okay, so I'm supposed to place the chicken breasts on a cutting board. Okay. I don't have my secondary camera set up today because, again, I'm really not doing anything on the stove. So I didn't really see that being necessary. Okay. Just gonna get rid of this sticky plate. Okay, plate gone. Now what? And I'm supposed to drizzle these with oil. Really? Okay, I just find that strange that I wouldn't cut them first, then drizzle them with oil. Okay, whatever. Follow the directions, Dawn. 1 tablespoon of olive oil. It also says that you can use avocado oil, but I don't have avocado oil, so this will have to do. Drizzle, 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 drizzle. I really don't see the point of this because it's not staying on the chicken. I'm gonna go and get like a brush and I'm gonna brush it. That's just because I don't like it slipping off of my chicken onto the board. It's not fully covering the chicken. So I'm gonna get a little brush. Okay, found a paintbrush in Jamie's, I'm just kidding. I was gonna say like a regular paintbrush in her paint box, but I'm just kidding. I'm not even gonna finish that. This is actually like a basting brush meant for cooking. Don't worry, I'm not gonna use an actual paintbrush to paint the oil on my chicken. Although you probably wouldn't put it past me. If that makes sense. Okay, I did that. Now add the paprika, half a teaspoon of salt. It's calling for 1 teaspoon of paprika plus the 1 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder in a small bowl. And then I'm supposed to stir to combine. Okay. 1 teaspoon paprika. I love paprika. I know you've heard me say that before. Half a teaspoon of salt. Oh, what's this? That says a 1/4 teaspoon. Where's my half a teaspoon? Did I not grab a half a teaspoon? I didn't see it anywhere. Gotta work on that accent. Okay, I'm gonna get a half teaspoon. I've got my half a teaspoon of salt. I don't really recommend that you pour salt over top of your spoon, over top of the bowl that it's supposed to go in, because if you overfill it, then you're gonna have too much. I'm not saying that I'm good at this, because I'm not. Normally I'm the one who'd over pour and then end up regretting it later on. But I just don't feel like doing it in any other way. I'm tired today. We did 1 full week of shooting on our feature film Mercy, and they've been long days, but great days, amazingly great days. People, you need to go and see this feature film Mercy when it comes out next year. We've got some pretty amazing actors and an amazing crew, and we have some pretty amazing scenes that you're not going to want to miss out on. And there's a little bit of romance, there's action, well, I really call it action. There are fight scenes. I don't want to ruin it. It's just there's lots of different things going on in the film. It's loosely based on a true story about a guy who goes to jail for an act of mercy. And the writer is Dustin Griffin, director Benjamin Musgrave, co-director Sam Flamont. Good times, but I'm tired. Anyway, that's what's keeping me busy when I'm not doing this, so good stuff. All right, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic. Garlic powder. If I can only get into this. I think every time I have garlic powder, I always struggle a bit at this point when I'm trying to get inside the container. And then I think it's calling for a 1/4 teaspoon of onion salt. So the same amount. Alright, I don't think it has, oh yeah it does. It has the same insert here. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic salt. I mean onion salt. La la. There we go. So I think that's it. Paprika, the salt, the garlic powder, and the onion powder in a small bowl. Stir to combine. Oh, and I dropped my spoon on the floor that had the oil in it. Great! All because of Jamie.
What? Guess what? This
Just
is
kidding.
bad. The charger that guy said, if it's like so wiggly, he said it might start on fire. My iPad. If the charger doesn't work, and if I plug it in like for too long, since the inside of the card doesn't work, it'll probably set my iPad on fire. He said.
So you need a new charger.
Yep, and his, because his is doing the exact same thing.
Oh well, let's get new chargers, shall we?
Mhm.
Okay.
For games night.
Maybe. Sprinkle evenly over both sides of the chicken. Okay, let's do that.
I'm also bored.
Now this is the part that I just kind of wasted a whole bunch of it. I missed the piece of chicken altogether. But this is the part where I'm like, I don't understand. Because I've only put oil on one side, so it's going to be hard to make it stick on the other side, so that's why I'm going to brush it on like I just did there. But see, when I turn it over, I'm thinking that some of the seasoning is going to come off and stay on the board, no? And then it'll be like less flavor on that one side when we go to cook it. But maybe it'll stay on, I don't know. I guess we'll see when I flip it over back to its other side. I feel bad that I just wasted a bunch of the seasoning by throwing it onto the board instead of onto the chicken where it belongs. Okay. I know it doesn't say for me to put oil on both sides, but maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, too late now. Oh yeah, I gotta remember that I have extra seasoning because I'm missing a piece of chicken, so it's okay that I dumped a bunch on the board and not on the chicken. Probably work out. Okay, use a sharp knife to cut a pocket into the side of each chicken breast. Okay. Cut a pocket to the side without slicing myself. Makes me nervous. Pocket. Okay. To the side. How deep, I wonder? I guess that's up to me. Okay, there's one. That worked out quite nice, actually. See? Nice little pocket. Do the same with the other two. The sharp knife. Nice little pocket into the side of the chicken breast. Hey, not bad, not bad. Surprise, surprise. Let's see if I can do just as well with this last one without cutting myself and without destroying the chicken. See how that, oh, this one, of course, I didn't do as well as the other two. I poked a hole right through the bottom. It would have been too good to be true to do 3 successful pockets in the chicken. All right, so now what? Set aside. Bring that bowl back. Now, I'm gonna wash my hands first before I do this next little bit. Hands washed. Left the water running. Water off. Okay, let's just grab a little spoon, or a big spoon. Use or add cream cheese, so it's calling for 4 ounces of cream cheese, softened. Right. Got it. Okay. And Parmesan, 1/4 cup, grated Parmesan. Okay. And 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. I'll go and get that from my fridge. Should have a knife to try and get that out properly. Jamie, you're crazy. My daughter just walked by with crazy ponytails in her hair. Like crazy. We're talking ponytails in the front of the head instead of in the back where they're supposed to be. Silly girl. All right. Let's put this back in the fridge so it doesn't go bad. I kind of prematurely cooked my rice. I started it before I even started prepping. I probably should have started it at the same time that I started baking this. So hopefully the rice isn't too sticky by the time we're ready to eat it. I don't really like sticky rice. Although Jared likes sticky rice because then we can make rice balls out of it and then put them in his lunch with some soy sauce, and he loves that. So if it's really sticky, I guess that's a bonus for him. Anyway, now we're supposed to add the spinach to that. Oh my bowl might not be big enough. Yeesh. It's kind of getting on the full side. Can see that being hard to stir. And then garlic. I forgot to prepare my garlic. I've been trying to get into the habit of pre-prepping everything ahead of time, but I did forget about the garlic. Oh. This looks old. Oh, some of them are salvageable. Some of these cloves are not. And she just fell down. Silly girl. Yep. She's accident prone. I was accident prone when I was young too. I had bruises all the time. Well, a lot of these actually are salvageable. It's not as bad as I thought. I'm supposed to come up with 1 teaspoon of garlic minced. So, now my thumb hurts for some reason. You know, I damaged my thumb quite badly last year. I got it caught in a really bad place. There were these double metal doors at a theater, really heavy. And my daughter was coming through and I turned around and I could tell that the door was going to crush her head because she wasn't paying attention. And I reached in the door frame where the middle door joins with the door frame, and I went to stop the door from closing, but it was too heavy for me and it crushed my thumb. It didn't close completely. I think I would have completely lost my thumb if that had happened. I started screaming because I could feel it crushing for my son to open the door. It hadn't fully closed, but it was getting there, and he grabbed it, saved my thumb basically, pushed the door back open, but there's so much blood. And I had to go to the hospital, and they had to, like, you know, bandage me up and whatnot. Luckily I didn't get stitches, surprisingly enough, but it was very sore, and I lost feeling in it for probably 6 weeks, and then it gradually started to come back. But ever since then, sometimes it just aches, like right now. Yes, Jamie?
Once I caught my finger in the door before.
Oh yeah.
And my whole fingernail came off.
Yep, that was really awful. That was really a terrible experience
for you. Was it bad on the doors? I'm just asking.
I think they were about even. Yeah.
And once I had this hurt in my head. I don't know what it was, remember?
A hurt in your head?
Yeah.
Oh, that indent?
Yeah.
Do you remember where you got that from? Was that when you fell and hit the table?
No. Kaden and Jared were playing like near my tent, and then I just decided to lay down on it, like in it, and then my head didn't feel good for some reason, and then I took a nap, and then it started to hurt so bad, and I have no idea how I got it.
Huh. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't even I remember taking you to the doctor, but I don't remember why.
Wait, you don't remember?
I don't remember why we took you. I don't know what happened. Yeah.
I have a good idea. I have a good memory because, like, we don't know what happened, but I just started my head. I don't even know what happened. I think there was like something weird.
I almost stuck that right up my nose. I was trying to smell it and I almost stuck it right up there. Oh, she says. So I'm not really getting, like, I'm supposed to get a teaspoon of minced garlic, but so far from 3 cloves that I've crushed, I don't even have half a teaspoon. And I know that this is supposed to be for 4 pieces of like chicken breast, and I only have 3 chicken breasts. So I think I can get away with not having as much garlic as it calls for because I'm short a chicken breast. Because these are kind of going south. They're looking not so good. So I don't really know if I want to use them. Ugh. Well, these ones might be okay. They're a little flamboyant. A little bit mushy, but I think they're still edible. I'll just unwrap this one and see what it looks like underneath the skin. Oh yeah, this still smells good. I think it's fine. And then this little, but this might give me a full tablespoon, or a full teaspoon now. And I don't really know if I want a full teaspoon if I don't have all the chicken breasts that I need.
I'm so sad. That's why.
Why?
I may have never used my iPad again, and I can't get my Robux or anything.
Why is that?
Dad said if I can't charge my iPad, then if I can't charge it, like the charge port in my iPad, if I can't charge it, like the charge port is wrecked, and if I can't charge it anymore, I can't use my iPad.
Well, we'll talk about it later. Now's not the time, okay?
And I was watching a video how to
red pepper, half a teaspoon red pepper flakes. So I don't have red pepper flakes. I looked and looked and looked and looked and I could not find red pepper flakes. So I'm not sure if it's a really good substitution, but I did find, oh, I don't have it on the table. Maybe I forgot to place it on the table? Pretty sure I grabbed it though. I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't have just red peppers, but I have roasted garlic and peppers. It's gonna have to do. I hope this isn't a bad choice. Half a teaspoon. I'm a little nervous about this. Oh well, we'll see what happens. And remaining half a teaspoon of salt. Oh! I made a mistake. And I was doing so good. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize that I was supposed to divide that first teaspoon of salt that I used on the chicken. I was only supposed to put half a teaspoon of salt on the chicken and save the other half for this. So you know what? Because I did that, oh, whatever. It is what it is. So I'll put a half a teaspoon of salt in here. There's always something. The day that I follow the recipe without making a mistake is going to be amazing. I don't really want to use this spoon. It's kind of ginormous. I'm going to go and find another spoon. Okay. Alrighty then. And stir to combine. Okay, now I'm supposed to spoon the spinach mixture into each chicken breast evenly. And then place the chicken breasts in a 9x13 baking dish. And then bake uncovered for 25 minutes or until the chicken is cooked through. Alright. Let's do this. Now I might not get it all in there because, like I said, this is meant for 4 chicken breasts, not 3.
Mom, I guess I can't use my iPad anymore.
Those look yummy!
I'm not gonna use my iPad
They're
anymore.
called spinach stuffed chicken breasts.
Oh, good.
And it's all fitting in there. I guess maybe it's not supposed to stay open though. I'm probably supposed to close it. Okay. Well, I think I'm maybe supposed to close it. Like maybe it's not supposed to be open like that. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
I can't wait to eat.
There we go. Okay, so I wanted to give you a close-up of what that looks like. Not sure if those are supposed to be closed right up, sealed right up or not. Because I have a feeling that might kind of fall out, but they're kind of overstuffed. Only because I made enough for 4 and I only have 3. I guess I'll have to do, we'll see what they look like after they're done.
The rice and beans.
Okay, so I forget what this is called. I always do that.
Chicken stuffed
Spinach. Chicken
chickeny
stuffed spinach.
stuffed.
Chicken stuffed chicken or
Chicken
spinach.
stuffed spinach.
Chicken.
That's got no spinach in it.
I don't even know.
Throw that piece
I don't
away.
even know what I'm
I don't
cooking.
know either.
Where's the stuffed goodness?
Yeah, try to eat it with the stuffed goodness. It kind of came out, I think, some of it. I think I was supposed to seal it, but
Some
it
of it.
didn't
I saw
say.
so much in the pan.
Ran out of glue or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you do. Aha! Now we're talking.
Okay, try some of that. I hope it's as good as it looks.
Yeah, actually looks pretty good.
There's no melted cheese in there, Jared, because I know you don't like it.
At the top of this was all over it. It looked like a fancy restaurant
Oh, you like it.
chicken soup.
Okay, what would you
Very good.
give it out of 10?
It's gotta be right up there at about a 7.
What?
Okay, Jared.
No, I want. Can you do Jimmy?
Sure.
No, not me. I don't want to do it, Jared. Please, please,
Why?
Jared. I don't want to do it. Please, Jared.
Up there, I always go second.
Please. Okay, fine. I'll go second.
Okay, cut off a little piece of your chicken. Like right here.
I was gonna say right here.
No, you have to eat the spinach part
Okay.
with the chicken in order to get the proper taste. Yeah, just cut off a little bit.
Just this much.
Yep, just that much. That's a perfect amount. Yeah, try that little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
There's no melted cheese in it because I know you guys always get grossed out by that.
I would eat it.
I give it. I think it's like a kind of, but then at the very end, I think it tastes good. So I give it a 7 too.
A 7.
A 7.
That's amazing. All right, Jared, your turn.
We'll see by
I
the
got
time
2
you're done.
7s now. Try the other part. Like with the cheese, with not that part.
Yeah, but there's spinach inside.
Yummy.
Yeah, try that part right there. Sorry, it's a little crunchy because I was on the phone and I cooked it an extra 7 minutes, so I think it's some parts are a little crunchy. Why don't you use your knife? It's hard to cut chicken with a fork.
I forgot I had a knife.
You already ate all your rice and all of your beans
Almost.
and the amount that it took me to record your dad and Jamie.
And he just took a breath now.
Yep.
Looks good.
Does that have any sauce on it at all?
Mm-hmm. There's lots on my fork too.
This
7.
one?
Wow. I'm really surprised.
And at least it'd be 6.
Alrighty then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
The
see.
moment of truth.
Yep. Okay, here we go.
Looks real good though. Except for having to need a chainsaw to eat. Just kidding.
Did you make more rice? Because I love this rice.
That's different.
Mm-hmm.
It's really salty because I added too much salt.
Yeah. That's probably why it only got a 7. If you didn't add too much salt and didn't
I
overcook
made
it,
a
it would have been a 9, I'm sure.
Now I added too much salt. I can taste it. I made all the difference. And I overcooked it.
Yeah.
Otherwise it would have been excellent.
Oh yeah, no, it's way.
All right.
I would give it like a 5 because I think it's way too salty.
Nope, 7.
7.